Well, he's going to need this yellow to...
60. $63.
Just a nice break.
67.
Sullivan looking to reach a 146th ranking event quarter-final tournaments.
He's nearly made a maximum of quarters. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Try and make Ronnie force his way in somehow. He's definitely got half a chance because his scoring is not the...
All four tables.
Just possibly lost control of the frame though. If Ronnie can get somewhere in behind brown or yellow, well, he's... Oh, what a shot that is. No, he's played it very nicely. Came round, just had a little look at... And to pot this red, go into the pack
17.
off the black. He's put
25. $31. $39.
Well, Zhang had its first term pro 2009, so done. But here we are.
$47.
In a funny old way, quick. He just plays at such a nice controlled rhythm. It's all very measured.
$55.
Zhang under. He's a few shots away now from taking this second.
Well, it wasn't exactly clean, but it's sort of... So it's going to be this plan.
$69.
Well, it's another category because he doesn't necessarily play sort of Hollywood shots, but that's not how you win frames of snooker. It's doing the efficient...
$77.
Well, Maybe
Zhang under
77
Under
to follow 67 in the first frame. So
where's this red going? Oh, dear me. Absolutely he can.
Six.
No, not able to do it. Having to screw back. Play for the red into the same.
14.
well, our MC Tahir
22.
Hajat, before play began, he asked the audience who they were supporting. You're seeing here is someone playing some sublime snooker. Okay, got the fluke to start the break, but overall, Zhang Anda, together with last night, and the start he's made here.
30.
Is for Zhang Anda. He's certainly playing well enough to win this tournament. Find his cue ball in and out of balk. Just needs to avoid the yellow. Oh yeah, perfect again. Great shot.
44.
Bit too much angle on this red. And he's tried it anyway. Yeah, he's not quite got
52.
low enough on this black, so.
$60.
Oh, he was up very quickly there. He knew the moment. So this frame not over just yet. Still 75.
It's maybe on at some point, and it could be a key moment in the whole match. The red's opening up, one going to the
66.
cushion, so that's some sort of security.
Possibly going for this one. Oh, and again, what a strike. Brilliant cueing.
Well, he's played terrifically well so far. We see some players, and they're great to watch, who come out sort of chest puffed out. You know who the sort of top players are sometimes, but Zhang Anda, who is a top player, last night.
He goes massively under the radar, Zhang Anda. He just comes out, nothing fancy about him. He's just very effective at what he does. He's become a dangerous, dangerous player in the last couple of seasons. Simply superb. And it isn't very often we say this about Ronnie O'Sullivan, but one, he's in big trouble, and two,
How he's playing tonight. Because the match has been dominated by this man. That white's gone in, but it doesn't matter. Zhang here has had breaks of 67, 77 and 66. He's looked really good. Some of the reds he's potted to get in have been terrific.
appearances yet. But he's definitely played the better of the two, and Ronnie O'Sullivan
Here we go again then.
concentration, the focus that he's found. It's very difficult to find that level of intensity out there in the arena. For such a, doesn't look like he's going to do that.
5.
Just looks like every time he comes to the table, he just wants to.
$13.
Well, he's perhaps.
21.
Well, he might not be on the black, but he might have a pleasant surprise when he goes round and. Well, what does it matter?
But he has missed, and you can hear the cheers go on, Ronnie.
We've heard the blue to corner to miss that red. Now this, Ronnie O'Sullivan has to make. He has to Zhang under honest in this frame. Because it was a chance, I'm sure, a couple of minutes ago.
9.
Every ball being applauded in.
Could have been 4-0 up potentially. Rather than the fact that he's played unbelievably well to be 3-1 up.
$17.
And that is a brilliant strike from Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well, he's been cited more than once on the practice table here. He's been putting the work in. A lot of players who played him, I think, might disagree. Let's not forget, he won 5 tournaments last season, including, of course, the. But I think it's his secret to him still being at the top. If he just settled for a certain level, even a high level, then maybe he wouldn't be so driven, even if at times it has created a bit of a love-hate relationship with the game.
And that's the difference. Had the most successful career ever.
37.
I think if I was in. It's just completely admirable. But this is.
44.
No, that's a brilliant shot. Wow, what a shot that is from Ronnie.
Yeah, like I say, for 3.5 frames, we didn't really know how he was playing. Already 31 in front. So that one miss from Zhang Anda after the great recovery blue. Another. He's come alive just at the right time. But he's going to be in one himself.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 64.
Good 64.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
The pressure, 2 snookers needed now. And again, looking to put Zhang in another. So it's looking very much. Didn't want it in, and he's going to concede the players return for the rest of the night. And we're excited to see O'Sullivan get that frame on the board.
But sometimes in the. And what it has done is it's just presented a glimmer of hope for Ronnie O'Sullivan. For this red stun across for the black. Yeah, he did do, and he wasn't all that close to it.
Well, again, another terrific pot from Zhang Anda.
And again, follows it up with a good pot on the brown. Had to navigate his cue ball back down this end. His session is by winning this one.
6.
The Reds are all quite... No.
You know, the match hadn't even started. Very congested, isn't it, here? Just get this red through the gap.
12.
In the black spot.
$19.
Well, he's underhit that by some weight.
Zhang under 24.
Well, and that's exactly what's happened. Be a big one.
Well,
I'm not saying Ronnie Sullivan's UK Championships he'd won. He was trying to... Was it 7 or 8? I suppose you stopped counting after a while. Of course, it was the 8th last year, became the oldest winner.
Already you can see Ronnie just stalking around the table. Master at work in the break building department. However, yeah, he was nice and easy to just play a little cannon to the black as well.
Two Stuart Bingham and Mark Williams at the interval. Battle of the former world champions.
$37.
Choosing that moment to push another red into play, knowing that he was always going to hold for the black. So Sullivan, this is looking very much like 3-2.
45.
Yes, and again he's been given some help, and the balance of power is starting to shift. How Judd Trump came alive
53.
when Wu Yize went in front, couldn't put him away, and Trump with Neil Robertson tomorrow.
$61.
So 37 in front, the black makes 44 with just 3-2. And he's taken these very quickly, hasn't he? This is what can happen. If
69.
It's amazing how much Ronnie will feel like 4-0. It was looking a very tall order, but at 3-1 he is absolutely delighted in a funny way.
74.
And all of a completely different match now.
75.
This crowd want to see.
84.
Yeah, he made 2 last night, but it'll be the first time they've ever seen him make a century. It's a special moment for the audience.
87. $91.
So Zhang has just sort of held the door ajar a little bit through it. Pink for his 3rd century of the tournament. Ronnie O'Sullivan with a terrific 109 clearance. Bingham, they're 2-2. Kyron Wilson's 2-2 with Jimmy Robertson, who's won the fourth frame there. Pang Zhangzhu 3-0 up on Si Jiahui.
What makes this match interesting, even...
Well, they were going in earlier, weren't they? He was hitting them sweet earlier.
Well, this is for Ronnie. I'm not going to say it,
9.
but this really is a golden chance to score a few.
In a roundabout sort of way. I think we know what you mean. Let's hope another maximum, he'd have to share it.
17.
Back now. And off this red, he red to the left, available as an insurance ball. Wants to be parallel with the black if he can. That's not... Yeah, it's gone slightly wrong, I think. Didn't quite get...
Cornell Sullivan, 32.
Yeah, disappointing.
And surely if he misses it, he's doing damage. And that was the reason why he had no shot. Green again. That red being on the right cushion is a problem ball now for Zhang in terms of his route back to balk down that side of the table. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Black. So 3-1-2 Pang. Obviously some star names left in, Sullivan. The other little subplot, John Higgins, at the moment he's still in the top 16.
How good these top players are. It'd be a real shame for me, personally, to see John Higgins There's been some good safety played here. Oh, that's a brilliant play. Look at how he's played. But in getting it, he's presented a...
To try and level up, he's already in front in the frame.
9.
That whole little tactical battle there, there was a number of moments where Ronnie stood behind the shot and just weighed up his options. He just asking him... He decided that there was on that red, and
16.
This is the result. He's the absolute governor at once yet, and then he attacks, and when he does attack it hurts.
22.
Between the 2012 and 13 World Championships, so obviously didn't earn any ranking points at all since he first burst onto the scene. Wasn't that? And in it goes. So this is turned around pretty comprehensive. So Sullivan potted a great red to right middle here.
4. 45.
My memory of the English Open final last year, it can happen. Just one shot in this match. Frame 4 missed that red after potting a
Days. One mistake doesn't necessarily cost you the frame, it can cost you the match. Just reset, it's 3 apiece, it's now a best of 5.
As I say, early on, we weren't sure how he was playing because he wasn't really getting a look at playing some terrific stuff. There's an old saying, isn't there? If you're going to kill, Zhang did miss. And Ronnie O'Sullivan, the GOAT, has taken full advantage.
84.
And a real chance now for a second century. This frame has been superb from Ronnie.
87.
He lured in this frame with that little tactical exchange. Gave him the hope.
91.
This has been absolute.
Yeah, started with the great red. And there's the pink. In fact, back-to-back breaks of 109.
To remove one of the reds from the black, pushing the red to the cushion, knowing in a few shots time that's to a corner. Well, he could get through, just about wriggled in, and that was a dream kiss on the red.
Yeah, so let's see how he's feeling now. It's a useful chance. Just to say, Mark Williams has gone 3-2 up on Stuart Big. The case, I'm not in practice, all of that stuff, you know. I mean, he said the same at the Tour Championship, actually, in Manchester last season. Of course, he won that. Beat O'Sullivan.
14.
Yeah.
Or possibly the blue. It's okay.
21.
So just slowly chipping away at the loose ones here, Zhang Anda. He's got to try and steady himself.
Also show O'Sullivan that he's not wilting, because many have done over the years in the face of an onslaught.
$35.
Now, what's his angle like on this red to get back out for a colour? Well, the angle was absolutely perfect. Side red and just delicately push them into play. He's tried it. Maybe on this red to middle, and if he is.
46.
O'Sullivan, for now, watching on. I'm sure he's wondering, like everyone else, how Zhang will go here. This cue ball needs to slow down.
Zhang Anda, 51.
Well, he's hit the wrong red there.
Oh, that will well, that really is not the sort of mistake you see every day from Roddy out this frame now. He should do, really. Caught the wrong red. Absolute disaster.
9.
Whether he got the bad bounce or not, he was not on the red that he wanted to be, and he missed the other one. But shouldn't matter now. For a 4-3 lead.
17. 25. 33.
Get all sort of nervous energy out of his body for now.
40.
Remember, he's won the last 2 meetings with Sullivan, including
41.
a big semi-final at the International Championship in China, in Essex, not far from where O'Sullivan lives, last year at the English. So he's got that to hold on to into that position.
46.
'Championship. He was 6-4 down, Zhang under, so
51.
before coming back to win 9-6. Totally aid him in that department. He knows that he's got it in the line it tonight. This has been a good frame to win.
Zhang under 54. Under 3.
Yes, and win it he has, 54. Mark Williams leads Stuart Bingham 3-2. Pang Zhengzhou leads Si Jiawei 3-1 in tonight's other matches.
Into the back of these, he needs to be careful here. He'll get very close to the black. Only looking for somewhere in behind the green again, needs to avoid the knuckle. Very disappointing, very annoying. Ooh, that was a wide.
1.
They're willing it in. They're willing it in.
That Ronnie is looking at the black past the red. Quite often you see a player come behind the pocket. That's the true image. They obviously.
13.
Red's beneath the black from this shot, which is what he's tried. It's into both pockets.
17. 25.
Well, he won't. Oh, he's just about okay. Well, he's gone up the table anyway.
33.
And now he's further away than he would have liked. Because it doesn't matter where you leave yourself when you can pop balls like this man.
36.
For only 36 points up till now. He's slowly getting himself back into position here.
$14. 48.
But again, it makes no difference. What needs one more red. Oh, and the cannon hasn't worked out. His consolation being the brown and blue is safe.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 63.
He tried to push that red into the... bit fortunate for Zhang Anda. Didn't play tight in behind the yellow there.
Yeah, superb. Shot to nothing. That's surely 4-4. What a great match, and it's now best of 3.
Shot that Zhang played. If he didn't get a good cue ball, he was always leaving a shot for Ronnie. And how often do we see him not?
There's just a real keenness about him as well, just in the body language. He's living every shot. He really won Saudi Arabia. It's what he considers a step forward for the game.
14.
And he would love to on Saturday, as he was in Riyadh for the invitation tournament.
22.
Different vibe to this event. It's a rank from the start, but the crowd, the field I should say, thinning out. We'll be down to just 8 tomorrow.
30. 35. 37.
In these colours, left-handed. Because he can.
40.
To pick a winner. It's very much game on now.
44.
It was made when he first started playing left-handed back in the mid-90s. People said he was disrespecting the game. Well,
55.
How dare he?
terrific stuff this match. Ronnie O'Sullivan clears up with 62. 62. Well, every little.
First task is to get
5.
Yeah, it's fair to say I think Sullivan wasn't necessarily impressed with the
play on either of the two reds, just on the right of the picture. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, he can just. Yeah, he's good. He can float this. Well, he's decided to play for this red.
$18.
If he chooses to leave himself parallel on against Stuart Bingham, the shot that eventually led to his tip coming off.
26.
Unbelievable scenes. He's got that. Well, he decided to go off the edge catch the left-hand red half ball.
Zhang 33.
Well, answers on a post.
Whatever he was trying to do, it didn't work. But on this occasion, O'Sullivan doesn't get in.
He's
Nicely done. Here and get himself to within one of victory.
Yeah, he appreciates this is a very good chance now to go within one. Guarantees when you're playing Ronnie O'Sullivan.
7. Okay. 12.
Well, but regardless, that's all in the past. He looks,
But Zhang still exuding calm.
28.
Just took a bit of time at the stops to lead 5-4. And then the pressure transfers back to O'Sullivan to try and level up.
35.
A journeyman, let's be honest, for several years on and off the tour. Suddenly found something last season. Made a bad start at Stephen on 74 behind. Well, especially now.
out.
46.
He's played nicely this game. Number of breaks. Started the match like a.
Well, we've had half centuries in every frame. It's been a great match.
Zhang 52.
Zhang
Fred.
is back in front, just one away now from the quarterfinals here in.
Just a word on Jimmy Robertson. What a brilliant week he's having, and what a start to the season for him. The last couple of years have been really stable too, but this one is also. Can Ronnie find some inspiration to get back into this game and give himself a chance of coming back to win it?
Five.
He was looking kind
Can just screw the cue ball out of the pack. Oh, he's played it so well. Brilliant control.
well. Balls are at his mercy. In to go the distance would be brilliant.
21.
Yeah, and so far 11 breaks over 50 in now. Top class from start to finish. And boy, are we in for a big finish here. Ronnie O'Sullivan with the balls at his move quickly as well. Just knows how to open
29.
the pack. This really is a glorious chance. All behind it.
$37.
Brilliant shot from Ronnie. Wrong, but he's absolutely perfect again, and now they really are just sitting ducks for him.
$53.
Yes, all Zhang has done is break off. He left that long red.
61.
And for 5 each. Well,
68.
just off the jaw, but
yes, because he left the long red. But that's all he has done in this frame. Oh, he still had to knock it in, but superbly well.
80.
Because of the occasion, but Zhang knows he can beat Ronnie. He's got to draw on all that willpower and belief.
Ronnie Sullivan,
the
87.
break ends at 87. The last frame, the break off, he left a long red. Sullivan made 87. Hang on. Oh wow, what a pot! There was value in
The middle pocket. Talk about bullying your way into a frame. What a pot that was.
9.
He's worked his way into a chance. A match. He wasn't far away from the opening red. Zhang got very seat thinking, oh, what a result there. I've not left anything. He did leave
15.
something. Watching the best ever at the table in a deciding frame. No doubt fearing the worst.
tonight, as I say, he's been so keen
23.
to win and keep his run going here in Riyadh.
Plan B.
31.
Same red, he's got to make sure he gets straight or high. Yeah, that's okay. Big area.
39.
So it's going to come down to disturbing the reds here.
47.
Right side, he can just play like a delayed screw into them. Oh, that's beautiful. Perfect.
Yeah, this is on now. It's starting to look like a grand.
63.
Well, it's been a great.
Pricked up and he fancied the job all of a sudden. Doing what he does best. He smelt blood here.
This Reddy's match ball. What a finish. There's the raw. They'll be seeing again in the quarterfinals. He's 140 set. But my word, he's come to life in these last two frames.
78.
Long red from the Zhang.